All right, skip the chips, forget fast food. It is time to start snacking smart.
Registered dietitian Lisa Grezelanik with yourtastylife.com is here with 10 easy tasty and go snacks. This is such a great idea because it is true. It's like, and then if you don't plan ahead and think through this stuff, then you just grab something.
Grab a bag of chips.
Grab a bag of chips, or you go hungry, or it's just like a big mess, right? So let's talk about 10 ideas that are super easy. You can do in a flash and could be part of your weekly routine, as Nicole was talking about.
Okay.
So the first thing I like to do is think about doing some snack boxes. So what we have down here is a way to pack a nutritious punch is to put all your snacks in one box, so to speak. So we have a little slice of deli meat, there's some raw veggies, a little bit of fruit, maybe some olives. Over here in this one, we have Nicole's favorite cheese. We put that in there, and some hard-boiled egg. But in other words, it's a real quick, convenient thing. If you did that before the work week, you're grabbing that and you're out the door.
That's true.
Another thing that's really neat is when you're traveling to do a hummus dipper.
That's a good idea.
Okay?
Right on the bottom.
So you just put the hummus on the bottom of your container.
Smart.
Do your vegetables. So if you're even traveling, I have a lot of clients that travel like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But you could actually eat on the road with this too.
But it's so hard to pack. Well, even for my daughter, like lunch, a separate dip is a pain in the butt. So that's a good way.
Just stick it
Do
in
it all in one.
You could also do that with peanut butter and celery sticks.
Oh.
So another one there. So now if we have a sweet tooth, what are we going to do for that
Yeah.
sweet tooth snack? So one of the things I have fallen in love with are these silicone baking trays, I guess you call them, baking cups. Nothing sticks to them. So one thing we could do is we can take some yogurt. So what I took here was unsweetened yogurt, or you could do a vanilla yogurt, and you put it about a third high in here, and then you stick some fruit on top, and then you have these little packageable yogurt pies, if you will.
Freeze like that.
So just something different, easy you could do to get the yogurt. You could also do fruit that way. Just put the yogurt in the bottom of a pan, and you put your fruit in there, and there you go. So, same thing.
I like that.
So yogurt covered fruit. Then what we can do is we can do yogurt another way. So we're kind of getting sick of the same old yogurt. What do we do? So this, ladies, I want you each to try, if you don't mind. So what it is you take, one of them is plain Greek yogurt, one is vanilla yogurt. And if they both have a heaping teaspoon of peanut butter in there. One has a sugar alternative. The vanilla sweetened one doesn't need any sugar. And then you put a little vanilla in there and a little couple chocolate chips.
That's really good.
So it's cookie dough yogurt. Basically.
Oh, good.
Yep. And so all these recipes are on yourtastylife.com on the blog. But the unsweetened
really
one is probably going to taste a little less sweet, which would be this one.
Yeah.
So I added vanilla and a little sugar alternative. The regular old vanilla Greek yogurt, you don't need to add any sugar. It's already
that's good.
sweetened. You just put some peanut butter and chocolate chips. Good to go. What are we going to do for another sweet tooth at night? One of my favorites is a baked apple. Super easy. One thing I'm going to tell you at home is don't make the mistake of coring all the way through your apple. You want to have a little bottom on it so that inside that apple, you're going to put a teaspoon of butter, a teaspoon of a sugar of choice, and a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. You bake it in the oven for a half hour, top with some whipped cream. Delicious.
Right in there.
That tastes like an apple pie without all the additives and fillers and all the sugar. So super good. Frozen grapes, love these for the kiddos as well. Okay, it's like a popsicle, mini popsicle.
Pop in your mouth.
Putting on the lunch, it kind of helps keep the lunch colder too. Love those. What about savory? So you're feeling like something savory, something that's going to pack more of a punch. What about some cucumber boats? So all we did here was take tuna. You can mix it with whatever you care for. In this case, I just took some lemon, squeeze lemon in there, mix it up with salt and pepper, put it in it. Portable again. So I could wrap this in aluminum foil and take it to work.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I was just telling because we have so many cucumbers out of our garden. I don't know what to do.
might as well do
That's
this.
a good idea.
Another thing you can do, Nicole, is do cucumber sandwiches.
Look how cute that is.
So you take
try that.
little slices of cheese and your meat of choice.
You can just touch it. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have,
cheese.
you just take your cucumber and you make a little sandwich.
That's a good
So
idea.
if you like ham or turkey, whatever kind of cheese you care
Yeah, you
for.
can mix your meats and mix your cheese.
There you go. So what do you do with the extra cucumbers? Make a cucumber sandwich. The last two things we have are a different take on deviled eggs.
Yeah, what is that? Is that
Guacamole.
avocado? Ah!
So take some guacamole, pop out those egg yolks, dip it in there, stuff it in there, and then you have guacamole stuffed eggs. The other thing is, if we're in love with Cassandra in her absence, we have to talk about popcorn. So 3 cups of popcorn is a serving.
Ooh, is this the yeast?
So then we use nutritional yeast to add a nutty, cheesy flavor. And you go ahead and you pop this stuff on there. Get it open here.
Really?
And it gives you cheesy popcorn.
Nicole, try this. It does taste like cheesy popcorn.
For real.
So nutritional yeast is not an activated yeast. It's a deactivated yeast that provides B vitamins and a cheesy flavor. So we'll use it a lot. Vegans or vegetarians might use it as a cheese alternative.
Where do you find this? Because I've been looking.
You'll find it at Woodman's, more of your specialty health food stores.
Like what aisle?
It'll be in the natural organic aisle.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
I know.
wants like aisle 7.
Yeah.
Like if you
At the wrong aisle.
Yep.
I was
Okay.
at the baking aisle.
No, not in the bacon aisle. Definitely be in your natural organic type aisle. Usually, like at a Woodman's, that's where you'll find it anyway. But yeah, you just top that on top of your popcorn. And notice what I did too for the snack, so we don't have a snupper. You know, a snack that turns into a supper.
yeah.
Is I put it on a portion, right?
instead of out of the
Oh,
bag.
that's true.
I did my thing. I got it, and then I walk away, right?
Yeah.
So otherwise, what am I going to do?
Take the whole bag.
Constant.
I'm just going to be noshing the whole bag, and there we go. So snacks, not snuppers. You know, try to eat more real life food, something that's going to spoil eventually is what I'm looking for here, not things full of preservatives and
I like
additives.
that. Try to eat things that will rot. If
That
you
will
keep them,
rot.
If you keep them too long.
Real food.
All right,
Absolutely.
Lisa, always good information. We've got a link to her site if you want some more information from our site. Thanks for being here.
No problem.
And for lunch. We'll be back.